PCS Laundry Live, take 2. If you were on the first half of the broadcast, we were breaking up and people were advising me to dump it and reboot. So we're going to try that and see how it goes. So if you're on the original show, jump on over to this one and we'll pick it up from here. Maybe this might be a nice little break for me to go get a cup of coffee. I could take a little intermission in between and start the show. I'm holding the phone this way now because I don't fucking care at this point. Let me know if it's working better, if it's the same bullshit as before. Just keep me posted on that. And just going to chill a minute. Let everybody get back in who wants to. Relight the cigarette. I'm not going to re-go over everything else. If there's questions anybody has about what I said before that you didn't understand or it was cutting out, just ask, and I'll try to get to them in the comments. You know, I'll try to address them tonight. If not, I'll catch up with them in the comments tomorrow. I'll do both parts of the show tomorrow, and we'll just roll from there. And also, and I didn't say it earlier, and particularly for the new folks joining us, I do not see all the comments as they come. They come through real fast, and I talk a lot, and I miss a lot, and a lot of them don't show up at all. So I go back on Saturday morning, and I readdress everything and say hi to who needs to be said hi to, and answer any questions that need answered. So I'll get to that tomorrow. But welcome if you're new. Let us know who you are. Tell us your name, where you're from, and we'll get you up to speed. Quick recap, just in case you didn't hear shit on the first half of the show that I aborted. We had a tremendous week in growth. We had some crazy stuff happen. We had the whole face of Planet Common Sense changed by the word tallywhacker and a meme. We got 300 new people in less than 24 hours. I had a meme reach 150,000 people in 24 hours, which is just fucking nuts. And then I got an authentication notice from Mark Zuckerberg that I have to tell him who I am so he can tattoo me for the camp when they come and round me up, which I have to do because if I don't do it in 7 days, PCS goes bye-bye. So I'm doing it. And I said all this in the first part. If you heard it all already, I don't know whether you did or not. So I'm just saying it briefly again. And again, we'll address that tomorrow as we have to. So I think I handled that little transition pretty well. Everybody's saying it's pretty good now. I got out of the old one, the bad one, and I got into the new one pretty smoothly. I guess we're good now, and we'll just continue on from here. So we'll start with scrolling over again. Bessie Dotz is here. Deborah Pateras here. Carrie Dole, yay, I'm back. Tones of Home. Who else? We got Rita Alsabrook. You look new, and you're saying I'm being loud? I'm from New York, my dear. I'm pretty loud. And I'm pretty mad today, too, so that might be affecting it, too. Anyway, regardless, welcome to PCS Laundry Live. Thank you for giving us a shot. And just jump right in and throw out anything you can. We're very interactive. And thanks for giving us a shot. Chris Gals is saying better. Joe Yee, lots better. Bob Martin seems better. Mona Eves, Dawn, Brian Bailey, it's working good. Jim Thomas fixed. All right, so I fucked up. I should have caught on to it sooner. I wasted half the show. We'll get it from here. What do you guys got? Tell me what's going on today. Tell me what you liked about the week. Tell me what you hated about the week. And let's boogie on into the weekend for the last half hour and just keep it all positive. What do you think? Linda Bleefnick, good now. Betsy, unbelievable, good on my end. All right, Sally Hackney, we're okay now. It seems like we're all right now. I don't know. It's been a trying week, man. Like, I'm really stressed about this. And again, like I keep telling you, like, it's just me here. I'm completely ill-equipped for the chaos that happened from this stupid meme yesterday. It was a killer meme. Again, a text from my son now. Let me just reply to him real quick. Hang on one second. Okay. I'm in the middle. You know what? I'm just going to say okay for now because this is going to take too long. So everybody say, hey, I hated my son, Kevin. And I'll tell him what happened later. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. We're having all kinds of technical fuck-uppery tonight. Kevin Kirkwood. Hey, Glenn. Cornelia Bates, I'm late. Yeah, you didn't miss anything because the whole first half of the show was a complete screw job and technical difficulties. So we abandoned it and we started up again. So you know what? I'm even go the second half a little longer. So because I get 90 minutes. I'm not going to go 90 minutes. I'm just going to keep talking. Julian, loved that new meme. A lot of people did. That shit went crazy. It got 80,000 hits while I was sleeping, and it got almost another 80,000 since this morning. It's just nuts. I'm not prepared for this at all. I'm not ready to be big time yet. Keep it coming, though. I'll adjust. Marianne Beecham. Yeah, why is no one talking about the 2 dead GOPs? You know, I saw that today, and a lot of what went on today, just I caught in passing. I couldn't get deep into anything because everything was just going haywire all day, and I was dealing with a lot of stuff. But I did see that there were 2 GOP senators found dead in the last 24 hours. And of course, the first thing you think of is, you know, Hillary, obviously, or just the DNC in general and one of their wet work teams going out and shutting people up. I just don't know a lot about that, so I'm not going to speak on it. If anybody does know anything about that or has looked into that at all, and who was that said it? I'm sorry, I have to scroll back and see. Marianne Beecham, yeah, if you know anything about that, share it up and let us know and get us up to speed. Because it's just, you know, again, I saw that and I wanted to get into it a little bit, but I was just too busy with everything that was going on, so I let it go. So, Carrie Dole, you are my political crush and always start my weekend right. That's sweet. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could be something for somebody like that. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Kevin Kirkwood, 2 dead GOP and 2 dead NYPD. And you might have seen the same headline that I saw, because that's pretty much what I saw. Hang on. Hold on a minute. You know, you guys think I'm like smoking like 10 cigarettes during an hour here, and I'm not. I just keep relighting the same one because I start talking and I can't stop myself, and I let it go out. So it's not. I smoke like 1 cigarette through the whole thing. I just have to light it like 10 times. So anyway, Jim Thomas, the Dems rhetoric is totally out of control. I've never seen such nastiness, worse every day. It's, you know, and I started saying this a couple of weeks ago. It's getting to the point where there's nothing to even grab onto. To start even, like, it's not even funny anymore. I can't make it funny. And it started being, I couldn't make it any funnier than they were already making it. And it's devolved now into, it's not, there's nothing funny about it. Like, I can't entertain you guys. This is, you look on the front page, this isn't a news site. This isn't a political site. This is an entertainment site, straight up. That's all it was ever intended to be. And it leans the ways it leans. And I let the people who come here bring it one way or another. All right? The thing is, what I try and do is make it light and make it fun and make it funny most of the time. It needs to be serious from time to time. I try and make it serious. I can't make this shit funny anymore. It's completely out of control. Jim, you're dead spot on with that. And I just, you know, where's it going to go from here, man? It's just totally chaos with that shit. Ronnie L. Crane, what's up? Ronnie, if you're a newbie, I don't recognize the name from PCS Laundry Live. I think I might from the page, but welcome to PCS Laundry Live. It's just an hour of talk on what you guys bring. We're at least 2/3 of the way through it already, but if you got anything you want to talk about, pop it up. If I don't catch it tonight, we'll catch it tomorrow on the boards. Chris Scalzo, 500 miles difference, 2 deaths, and real close together. That's a red flag. That's 2 red flags. You got to be concerned about that. That's not... You know, any other time, it's just coincidence. But in the current climate we're in now, the adversarial, to put it mildly, climate that we're living in right now, that's suspicious. It's not just coincidence. You gotta look into that. You know, it's really out of control. 2 dead New York cops. Chris Galza, I don't know what that's about, but... Or if that was, you know, again, I knew there were 2 cops were dead too. We had a shooting right near my job, man. It was a drug bust at some like Fleabag motel, a couple of towns over from ours, where they were just like apparently some huge drug operation was operating out of this motel, which I'm not even gonna say the name of it because it doesn't matter. But a couple of cops got shot, like literally 5 miles away from where I work, and they're both gonna be all right. And they killed the bad guy, which is, you know, happy endings are great. But, yeah, that's kind of crazy. The whole fucking world's just going mad. And you know what? What do? You go along with it? You sit back and watch it? I don't know. You know, I talk about it. And that's how I deal with it, I guess, and everybody do what you got to do. Kevin Kirkwood, you are live. For now. I don't know how much longer if you missed the first part, but who knows? We'll see. Ronnie L. Crane, I'm all lost on the scroll. That really, that whole glitch there really threw me off. But it seems like we're all working now. No more breakups. Where's Hillary? I don't know where Hillary is. I don't want to talk about Hillary. Kevin Kirkwood, Barr and Dunham are on the case. What they end up with will tell us a lot about where we are as a country. And that's a good point. And again, it's annoying. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of stuff to address the things you're asking with tonight. But again, I just got really distracted by everything that was going on the last day. Thinking all hell broke loose, and I just missed a lot of news today. So there's not a lot of content on the page, and I did miss a lot of stuff. So I'm sorry I can't speak on this stuff. And as I pick up on it, like I said, I'll get back to it tomorrow, and we'll hit on some of that. So Mike Petty, just like the guy mailing bombs, they shut that deal down quick. When it didn't take the response they thought it would. Yeah, that was another, and it's just like that. And it's just this nefarious bullshit. But it's getting worse, man. You're killing people now. They're killing people now. They're flat out killing people. It's not fake bombs anymore. Where, it was you could make fun of that. You could make fun of, I could do a meme with Cory Booker bitching about, wait, I didn't get one. Because you're a useless, irrelevant dick. But it's not funny, man. They're really killing people now, if that's what the case is. You can't jump to those conclusions without any information. But and I know, they know. Maybe that's where we're at. I don't know. Elaine Arnett Dangerfield. Oh, tallywhacker. I know. The word tallywhacker fundamentally changed my whole cyber world in the last 24 hours. It's just nuts. There's a lot of people in here now. We blasted past, we were just talking about 7,000 followers 2 weeks ago, right? We blasted past 8,000 today. We blasted past 8,100 today. And it looks like we're going to blast past 8,200 today. It's just been nuts. Tallywhacker changed my whole world. Go figure. I got to make a Tallywhacker t-shirt now. T-shirts, a couple weeks. I am within a day or two of putting the first order in, to have some stock on hand before I let you know to start giving you the information about buying the t-shirts. We're still a couple weeks away. I want to have a product in my hand. I want to see it in my hand and approve of it before I start taking any money from anybody, because that's just the way I'm going to do it. I'm not going to take a check or something from somebody and then the t-shirts come and they suck and then I have to deal with that. But hang in there on the t-shirts. It's coming soon. The order should be placed for the first load of stock within the next couple days, and I should have something to tell you real soon. Kevin Kirkwood, Cory Booker, LOL. The dim lineup for president is funny as hell. Yeah, the B-list meme today. The Breakfast Club had corrupted another one of your favorite movies today. The B-list club. I thought that was a pretty good one. Lane Arnett Dangerfield, yay. I don't know what the yay was for, but thank you. Deborah Patera, congratulations. Good for you. I don't know what all this is. Maybe this is what you missed at the beginning. I don't know how much you missed in the first half where we were glitching out. But shit went crazy today. I'll hit it again real quick. I posted the Tallywhacker meme. And I gotta be honest with you, the Tallywhacker meme just popped into my head, and I had it up in 5 minutes. It was just one of those ones that just came to me, and it went up, and just the magic happened. And it just went crazy. I got up this morning, it got 80,000 hits. And I posted that at the time, at 6:30 this morning, and it's now at 152 or 153,000 hits. I don't know. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for the big time yet, but I'll get there, and I'll figure it out just like I figure everything else out. So, Dwayne Darla Elkins, you're going to model the shirts? I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. It's something I've been thinking about. It's funny you mentioned that, because I want to put one on and then have to stuff it in somebody's envelope. Everybody's going to wonder if they got the one I wore. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I'll make it the autographed model that Glenn wore and charge you double for it. Some grimy shit like that. I don't know. I have to make a corporate decision on that when the time comes as to whether I'm going to model a shirt or not, or just take a picture of it. I got some dummied up, some graphics of it, but I'm not going to. I still don't post anything yet until it's done. So that's what's up with the t-shirts. Cornelia Bates, LOL. No, don't. I don't know what you're laughing about. Okay, Elaine Arnett Dangerfield is saying, yay, congratulations for the viewers. Yeah, it just went nuts. Like, we got 300 followers in the last 24 hours, and most of them stayed, too. Like, I only had like 3 or 4 unfollows in the last 2 days, too. This is the dream. Like, this is what I've been going for. This is the breakout. And I said it earlier on the glitch part of the show, and maybe you didn't hear it, that, you know, these things happen where, like, a meme will hit, and I'll get 2 or 3 days where, like, you know, chaos ensues. But it's never been like this before. Like, this is literally, even that one that got stolen. You all remember, like, a year ago where I had a meme get stolen and somebody posted it, like some comedian posted, I don't even remember his name. And it got, like, went crazy. And it got ended up getting, like, 30 or 40 or maybe 50,000 hits. So it's like 3 times that. And things just went a little nuts here. And anybody who's new, who came in because of the Tallywhacker meme, say so, and we can talk about it. It was a pretty funny meme. And the other thing about the meme, too, was Tallywhacker was an accident. I literally originally did that meme where I had Queen Elizabeth II saying dick, and I had it loaded and about ready to hit post. I'm like, you know what? Queen Elizabeth II wouldn't say dick. She'd say Tallywhacker. So I unloaded it, and I went back to the meme lab, and I changed dick to Tallywhacker, and I posted it, and shit just went crazy. Again, go figure. You know, you never know what you're going to like. I feel like new Coke. Like, you put it out there, and it shit the bed, so you put old Coke back out. I don't know. Tallywhacker maybe replaces Twat Goblin. It's going to have to be one of our words. Roxanne Dudley Toner, yes, need the shirts. The shirts are coming, I promise. Unless the site goes away, and then there won't be any need for shirts. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. What else? I want a t-shirt. Betty Hernandez, I want a t-shirt that says Planet Common Sense with your face on it, color red. We're getting specific now. It's not going to be like that at first. It's going to be a shirt of one color with a logo on it. And what happens after that, once the t-shirt factory gets rolling, if it's you know, I'm not even going to say profitable, it breaks even, we can do other things. I got other ideas. We're going to do an Apple Stiltskin t-shirt. We're going to do a Twat Goblin t-shirt. We're going to do a Puss Cookie t-shirt. Maybe we'll do a Tallywhacker t-shirt. And honestly, Betty, for you, I'll do one shirt. Just like you like it. Whatever it ends up costing, and I'll get it sent to you eventually. And there's people out there who got free stuff coming, and you know who you are. Give me a minute on that stuff, because I'm not going to be able to do it out of this first run. Just for financial reasons. I gotta dig it out, at least a little bit out of the hole, before I start doing that. But don't think I'm forgetting about anybody. But I'll get more into that some other time. But Betty, we'll get you that shirt. I want one with your sweat. You're getting famous. Elaine Arnett Dangerfield. I just knew somebody was going to say that. I don't know if I was expecting it from you. I was thinking maybe Kevin Kester, because he's a little weird, or Mike Petty, because he's a little off too. But you know what? We'll see how that goes when it comes. Carrie Dole, Awesomeness Clan. Hope you go viral. Thank you. We got Roxanne Dudley Toner said, you would be the perfect addition to my conservative Facebook group. Shapiro Walsh Knowles, you would be the bad butt. I guess you mean the bad boy. Unless you meant the bad ass, which I'm an ass. I get that. I don't know how well I'd get along with that crew, though. That's the problem, because they play it pretty straight. And I would definitely... Hang on, I'm lighting up again. Fuck this. Bessie, I need to fill that lighter up. You got to remind me to fill my lighter. Like on Friday morning, send me a message to fill the lighter. I could always just quit smoking. That would be the smart thing to do. Hold on. You know, the whole show has just been chaos, so I'm not feeling bad about like the unprofessional stopping and putting the phone down to light a cigarette. We're waiving all the fucking rules tonight. We're just going fucking nuts tonight. To Roxanne, you know, I would do that. I really would. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Like, it'd be like a conservative The View with men instead of that pack of hens they got on that show. You know, we could do that. That'd be a blast. I would absolutely go on any of their shows if anybody ever invited me to. And to complete your little dream team there, I appreciate that a lot. I mean, as much as I don't like really follow Shapiro anymore or really follow any of those guys too much, I appreciate and respect them and what they do and the voice they bring. And I would love to be a part of that. I'm actually very flattered that you mentioned me in that crew. So thank you for that. That's very, very cool. Betty, thanks, Glenn. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll get you that shirt. Do a shirt with all of them on it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We got to get the t-shirt machine rolling first. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money to get this thing started. And I don't want to, pre-order. Like I said, it's going to start slow, and there's going to be pre-order eventually right after the first wave of shirts once I know I have a good product. And where it goes from there, is yet to be determined. We'll see. We'll figure that all out as we go. But I'm open to anything, so tell me any of your ideas with the shirts. Tallywhacker shirt. Elaine Arnett wants a sweaty shirt from me and a Tallywhacker shirt with the Queen's face on it. So you want to wear my sweaty shirt when, Interpol comes to my house to arrest me for harassing the Queen of England. Got it. I'm making a note. What else we got? I'm caught up with the scroll, unless you guys there's nobody out there. Connie Baskin, York Walls. I refer to the view as the spew. That's a good one. They're like, I don't even know what to call them. I don't watch the show. I just watch clips when something comes up in the news feed that draws me to it. Like when Whoopi the Hutt says something stupid, or Joy Behar says something stupid, which is any given day. I'll go look it up. I really don't watch. I don't watch TV, and I certainly don't watch The View. But yeah, they're pretty stupid. Bob Martin, gotta have big sizes on T-shirts. Again, another thing. The first wave. You guys are just milking me for shit that I don't want to talk about tonight. I'll get you whatever size you need. If I don't have it on hand in the first wave, I will get it for you within a few weeks of the first wave. Again, just guys, let me just work this all out, and ask me whatever questions you got. It's not a problem. Don't I'm not saying don't ask me questions. It's just I don't have a lot of things in place yet. I have an idea and a framework for how it's going to work in mind, but I'm not going to go full disclosure yet. I'll answer whatever questions I can, but we'll get you whatever size you need. I think they have up to 5X, and they charge extra for that. I'm not going to charge anybody extra. The shirt's going to be $20. I'll tell you that right now. That's what the cost is on the shirt, no matter how multi-grande it has to be for anybody. It's going to be the same price whether they charge me more for it or not for production. Again, that's just things that I'm not ready to talk about yet. Cornelia Bates, I can't believe those hags still have a show. But they have an audience, They have 60 million people who are still trying to win the 2016 election, tuning in faithfully every day to watch The View. Go figure. It's crazy. Everything's crazy. Bob Martin, I take Sasquatch size. I've been there, bro. I've been as big as 4X at my peak weight. My peak weight was around 360 pounds. I'm down to about 190 now. I stopped working out like I was. I stopped the asymmetrics. I hurt my back a little bit a few weeks ago working out. So I stopped working out and I never started again, which is shitty, but I'm not flabbing back up or anything. Not that anybody asked, but I figured since Bob brought that, was that Bob? Wait, hang on. Yeah, Bob. Dude, get on a bike, man. It's hard. It's not easy, but I did it. And you can do it too if you want. If you don't. I'm just saying. But we'll get you Sasquatch size t-shirt as soon as I can once we get the other shirts thing rolling. And we'll go from there. Let me just do a time check. Everything, and I knew it was going to be out of control tonight. And I wasn't going to pay attention, and I wasn't going to hit on the things that need to be hit on because it was just utter chaos all week, and it's just me blabbing about it. And I hope you got a little entertainment out of it anyway. But like I said, this might be the last PCS Laundry Live ever, so I hope at least the second half of it worked for you. Donald Levesque, how much is shipping? You guys are going to just ask me everything. There's not going to be any charge for shipping. If you're going to buy a t-shirt from me, it's going to be $20 flat. I'm not going to charge anybody anything for shipping. At some point, if it gets big and it goes over to a company, they're going to have, their own shipping rules as far as that goes. I'm doing everything on my own right now. I'm sticking them in the envelope. I'm putting the postage on them, and I'm putting the mailing address on them. And I'm not going to be a dick and charge you shipping for it. The shirt's going to be $20, and it's not going to be anything for shipping. It's going to be $20 from small to extra small to Bob size. It's a flat $20 on the shirt. You draw it all out of me, so maybe after the show I'll put up a pic of the shirt I'm going to do. Or maybe I won't, maybe I'll be the dick and not do it because I really don't want to talk about it anyway. So $20 sounds good. Yeah, I mean, people are charging $25 and $30 for their shirts. I saw this band. I can't. It's a goofy little family band. I can't remember the name. They're like a metal band, and they do metal covers. Liliac. They're on my YouTube feed all the time, and they're like okay. Like 2 or 3 of the kids in the band. Like the singer's pretty good. She's got some chops. The drummer's pretty good. It's 2 girls actually. The singer's a girl, and she plays bass, and the drummer's a girl, and she hits pretty hard. And you know, they're not even that great, but like they're charging $35 for their T-shirt. It's just some band nobody ever even heard of that does really bad covers. Their dad is like the executive producer of everything, and it just seems to me like he's like one of those guys like vicariously living through his children the life he never had. And he does really bad videos, and he's got some cheap like special effects gears that he uses on their videos, and it's real awful. But yeah, $35 for a T-shirt from some band nobody ever heard of. That's just unconscionable. I'm not going to do that to anybody. It's $20 flat on the shirt. So that's that. Susan Levy, I have a story about Whoopi that shows what a piece of shit she is. In case you didn't know, post away. It's late in the show to be getting into that now. But post and we'll hit on it tomorrow, and maybe we'll put it on the main site, whatever. Elaine Arnett Dangerfield. Oh no glute work. Yeah, I gave up the asymmetrics. It came along nice too. I got myself a little bit of an ass. My pants are staying up now. So you know what I did? And here's how I know that I developed a little bit of an ass. Because when I was a fat guy, I switched from a belt to suspenders. Because when you're a fat guy, you get a big belly flap, and it hangs down over your belt. And when you wear a belt, it pushes your belt down, and it gets all kind of sweaty in there, and you get like a chafing thing, and I guess it's like similar to like a bra thing in a woman. Fat guys, back me up on this. Like if you wear a belt and you got that big belly flap, like that's what happens. Like there's all sorts of, like think of Michael Moore. Like he's got like 9 belly flaps. So there's all kinds of sweaty, friggin' like humidity and shit going on down in there. So I had that on a smaller scale. So I wore suspenders. Then I wouldn't have that thing. And you know what? I slimmed down. I lost a lot of weight. In case you guys are new, you don't know, I lost like a shitload of weight. I lost like 60 or 70 pounds in the last 6 months or so. And I've lost a grand total of about 170 pounds from my peak weight about 5 or 6 years ago. So I switched back to a belt, and my pants are staying up now with a belt. So that's how I know I got a little bit of ass, at least from the asymmetric exercises. And I'll get back on it one day. But I don't know. Let's not talk about my ass anymore. We got a few more minutes left. Bob Martin used to be almost 700 pounds, down below 400 now. Diet and exercise. Dude, good for you, man. You know what? And I'm glad you said that. And I'm glad we got it in because I know we're getting close to the end here. And, man, everybody, round of applause for Bob Martin. I know how hard that is, man. And it like completely like diminishes like the work I did and what I did losing weight. Good for you, man. You're gonna feel so much better. You gotta feel better already. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Standing ovation for Bob Martin on that weight loss. Good on you. Keep it up, man. Yeah, if you ever need a coach, man, if you're ever reaching for like a pack of Twinkies or something that you don't really want, and you need somebody to talk you off the Twinkie ledge, hit me up, man. If I'm there, I'm on all the time. You can always find me. Hit me up and I'll talk you down, man. I'll be like your TA, your Twinkies Anonymous sponsor, and we'll get you off that sugar-laden junk food ledge if you need it. I'm here for you, man. Good job on that. I'm goofing and I'm like trying to be funny about it because that's just me. I'm completely awed by what you just said. Great on you, everybody. Congratulations to Bob Martin on that. I'm going to catch a few more scrolls, and I think we're going to wrap this up, or start to anyway. Elaine, glute. Bessie Dotson, refrigerator box size. Yeah, I've been there. I'm built that way anyway. When I was in high school and I was on the track team, I was a shot putter and I was a discus thrower. And I'm built like a fucking Coke machine in every direction, like laying down, standing up, and side to side. Like I'm just built that way. And actually, when I was in like 10th grade, I was a really good shot putter and discus thrower. Ask Bill Dolan, he remembers. And my track coach, one of the assistant coaches, came up to me one day. He goes, you look like a Coke machine with hands and feet. And the name kind of stuck, like they called me. I do. I couldn't argue with him. It's true. And I'm still built that way. I'm just a little leaner now, a little more muscular. So, Lynn Schmidt-Johnson, you mean you are not going to be a tallywhacker to charge for shipping? I am definitely not going to be a tallywhacker to charge for shipping. That tallywhacker word, man, that's going to be pinned on me like Creepy Sleepy Joe on Creepy Sleepy Joe Biden. I'm Tallywhacker guy now. I thought it was going to be Twat Goblin, and I was all used to that, and my whole world changed in one day with the word Tallywhacker. Roxanne Dudley telling her, "Oh my gosh, the belt comments, I'm dead." That go a little too far. There was a little too much information for everybody. You know me by now. You've been hanging around a long time. I get that way, and I just start spitting shit out. I can't control myself. I got no filter. You know that. So don't ask those questions. I don't think anybody actually asked. I think I just went there on my own. I did like a Nancy Pelosi tangent. I just like started just going off. I'm talking about belly flaps. All right. Well, we'll let that go now. And I'm glad at least I made you laugh. Mike Petty used Boudreaux butt paste for that shaming. It's over though, man. I defeated the demon. I won. I don't chafe anymore. I don't have underbelly sweat. Bessie Dotson boxer shorts. Yo, you know, you're doing it again now. You just triggered me for another one. Like, I found some awesome new underwear this week. It's like these Hanes briefs, and they're made out of like this mesh, and they're like weightless and like feather light, and they're just awesome, like comfortable boxer briefs. It's kind of like I'm being like kind of caressed all day long. You see what you guys make me do? But yeah, that's it. You brought it up. The boxer shorts. They're real comfortable. Richie Page, hi Glenn. You just get in now, Richie. We're just getting ready to say goodbye. I don't know, what's going to be up there for the replays because we split the show. We're having some major technological difficulties in the first half, so I abandoned it and started it up again. So there's two different shows. I guess probably just skip the first one and just check out the second one. We definitely got into a lot in the second half. So give that a listen if you missed any of that. Dwayne is saying everybody's congratulating Bob, and that's awesome. I'm glad. So congratulations to Bob from everybody. Very good on you, Bob Martin. Tremendous work on you, man. Susan Levy, my mom was at Knott's Berry Farm. We're going to wrap it up and say goodbye with this, and I'm probably not even going to talk about it too much because I'm way over an hour now. My mom was at Knott's Berry Farm in Cali. She was taking pictures of stuff around. This is not me. This is Susan Levy. I'm sorry. Let me start again. My mom was at Knott's Berry Farm in Cali, and she was taking pictures of stuff around the park. Then Whoopi sticks her big fat head in front of my mom's camera, and Whoopi tells her bodyguards to get... wait, it cut off. I had to hit more so I could see the rest of it. This is long. Whoopi sticks her big fat head in front of my mom's camera, and Whoopi tells her bodyguards to get her. They rip the camera out of her hands and then the film out of her camera while she's telling. She can't take pictures of her because she's a celebrity. My mom's vacation pics were ruined and she was heartbroken. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. See, that, oh my God. There's gotta be something you can do about that. Like, I don't know if you got into filing attorney or something like that, but man, Jim Thomas, if you're still there, what's a recourse for something like that? Because that's crazy. That's just insane. I mean, that would have been like a 911 call for me, right there on the spot. And I'm not saying, you should have handled it a certain way. You shouldn't have. I don't know. I wasn't there on the scene, and I can totally believe it from a douchebag like Whoopi the Hut Goldberg. She's just a pig and a disgusting human being. And I could totally see that from her. See, I'm not going to be that guy when I'm a celebrity with my Tallywhacker meme and 150,000 hits. My celebrity is going to be an entirely different thing. You can come and take pictures of me, and if you want. I don't mean to laugh. That's shitty. I'm really sorry that happened. And I hope there's something you can do about it. I don't know if it was 100 years ago, and maybe it's just all over and done with. But yeah, that's shitty, and I hate hearing stuff like that. So anyway, I think we're gonna do a wrap tonight because my laundry's done, and I'm well over an hour, and I feel like I purged a lot out of my system of the things I had to get out. And I apologize for the technical difficulties in having to abandon the show and switch over to the other one, as well as the vertical hand hold on the camera, as opposed to the horizontal, which we are used to. And just going back real quick to some of the other things. Like I said, I got the authentication notification, and I don't see any way around complying with it. So I'm going to do that within the next few days, and I don't know what happens after that. So It could be anything from business as usual. Like I said, I'm trying to cooperate. I'm trying to behave myself to some extent without compromising the mission and what I'm trying to do and what we're all trying to do. But I got to go through with this, and I got to do this thing that I really don't want to do, or else Planet Common Sense is just going to go away without a fight. And I'll get that done in the next couple of days. What happens after that, I just don't know. It could just be business as usual, and they're like, cool, that's all we needed. Carry on. But we all know the situation, and we all know the atmosphere of our host, and it's probably not going to be that easy. And it could go as far as, this is the last time. This is the last PCS Laundry Live, and Planet Common Sense goes away. It's something. It's always been that sword of Damocles hanging over my head since the start, that eventually I'm going to say the wrong thing, and eventually I'm going to do the wrong thing and piss off the wrong people. And it's so fleeting that, like, I could do or say anything I want and put it out there and say, you know what, I don't care what you think. I'm still going to keep talking, and I'm still going to keep doing my do. And you know what? It's not that I don't mean that, but I understand the fact that all they got to do is push a button, and this is gone. Like, I get my place in this cyber world. I get my place in social media world. I can go away with the click of a button, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I've always been all right with that. I'm not all right with it, like, in that sense, but I've accepted that, and I've expressed that to you, and you should accept that too. And does it mean I won't come back somewhere else? No, it doesn't. I'll find a place to get back. Will it be on this scale? Who knows? Who knows if it's even going to be necessary? I'm just getting a little prepared for whatever might happen. And I've always been honest with you guys, and I've always been upfront with you guys and kept you posted about everything that's going on. And this is that. This is the reality of Planet Common Sense right now. Okay, we're at a crossroads here, if you want to, put it that way. And some things have to get done that I don't know how they're going to turn out. I'm not going to get all maudlin and say, listen, thanks, it's been a great ride, blah, blah, I love you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to end it that way. I'm just letting you know what's up. So you're prepared. I'm as prepared as I can be, and we'll see what happens from here. I'll get that done in the next few days. I'll keep you posted as we go along, and who knows? We'll see what happens. So with that, we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you, everyone, so much for all your support. Planet Common Sense on Facebook, PCS Laundry Live on Friday nights, and everything else we do and we try to do. And thanks for being there, and thanks for being a family, and thanks for just, being there for me. You guys don't know how therapeutic this is for me to get all this bullshit out of my system. Maybe you do. Maybe you like I was saying before, just a couple of minutes ago about that band. Maybe you kind of live vicariously through me, and maybe I say some of the shit that's in your head that you just don't say. And so maybe you do understand, like, what this is for me, like how this is so therapeutic for me, to be able to talk to people, to be able to have myself surrounded with this great group of people. And if it goes away, I don't even want to think about it, and I don't even want to ponder the ramifications and the results of that. We're going to plan on being here tomorrow. We're going to plan on being here next Friday. We're going to do what we need to do to keep the page alive, and we'll just roll it out from there. So, again, before I forget, and I got to go bring this up real quick, because anybody who missed it at the beginning, now I can't find the piece of paper. Here it is. Johnny McGhost is no longer working with us, as you know, if you've been paying attention. So he cannot work with us any longer in an official capacity. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him his own little show. It's going to be a meme show called Ask Johnny McGhost, where you guys are going to email me questions for Johnny McGhost or for myself, either way you like, and me and Johnny McGhost are going to do memes together and answer your questions. We got the email. It's right there. You can read it. AskJohnnyMcGhost@gmail.com. If you have any questions for Johnny McGhost or for me, send me an email at AskJohnnyMcGhost.com. I'm going to cherry pick them. I'm certainly not doing every one of them, and it's not going to be a regular thing. It's going to be once a week or twice a week or whenever I feel like it. Maybe it'll be 3 times a day if I'm in one of those moods, and we'll do that. But Ask Johnny McGhost. It's going to be a new feature on PCS. Send us your questions. Give Johnny a chance. He's trying real hard. He tried real hard working like in an official capacity. I'm nuts talking about a fucking fake ghost that I draw on my phone with free apps. But you know what? You've been around a while. You know what to expect from me. The unexpected and the stupid, and that's just G, man. That's just G world. So yeah, send your questions in to Ask Johnny McGhost, and we'll get that popping. We'll see if we do a watch party on Sunday. Don't know how that is going to work out, because I got some other things I got to get done too. Thank you all, one and all, for again, for supporting us through all this, and just everybody hang in there. Everybody stay cool, and we'll see where we go. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'm going to break protocol again real quick. One time. Thanks all for being here. I love you guys. I'm out.